we have 4. Now that's typical of opening night. I mean, if the guys had till mid-July to get ready, they'd still be pushing the limits of getting ready for the first night. That's just how it is.
Hey, that looks like Tina Driscoll up there, doesn't it? From
On the
Dynasty
flag
Bathrooms.
stand?
Hi,
It
Tina,
is.
how are you? Yeah.
Tina Driscoll waving the first green flag of the night. Tina's from Dynasty Bathrooms, and I'm trying to figure out who this car right here is. 70. Jesse Tunis. Oh, that's a cool looking pit. And the old Javelin is still for sale. But Steve Boone's number 17 is not on the racetrack. Looks like we're getting set to go without him. 8 laps is the distance, as indicated on our Pepsi-Cola lap scoring board. ...2015 is underway. And the guy that leads the first lap looks like he'll be Bill Maruka in the 53 car. Bill has raced in the street stock division for a few years now, as has Jesse Tunis. Jesse's brother is in the next heat race, but good street stock action here as they come out of 4. Maruka continues to lead, and we have Barry Hicks in the 08 at third, the 80 of Jesse Peterson, who we didn't have on our lineup sheet, but he's joining the back of heat number 1. We got a great race shaping up for the number 1 spot as they head into turn 3. It's Bill Maruka in the 53. Inside, it's Jesse Tunis, but Jesse unable to get alongside the 70 car. Barry Hicks on the hustle in the 08. Now, with 2 heat races, the top 5 cars make their point average, or tonight they will draw. All right, it's been a long winter. Top 4. Geez, the way we're going, it'll be the top 3 before long. Top 4 make the draw. And I'm thinking you could be making it if you were out there. I told you that was Jesse Peterson. The driver in the 80 car is Andrew Maxwell. Andrew Maxwell driving the 80 car. Here comes the race for first place. Into turn 1, they're side by side. The 70 of Jesse Tunis by half a car. But look at Maruka with a little bit of run off the corner. Oh man, this is going to be good. Keep an eye on the body work. Maruka on the higher side in the 53. Jesse Tunis gives him a little love tap, and they continue. Oh, some smoke coming out of the Javelin. I mean, it's certainly old enough to smoke, but don't think that's the plan. White flag in the air, indicating 1 to go. So Jesse Peterson has got to crank the wick up if he wants to win heat number 1 for the 2015 season. I'm thinking that 80 car should call it a day right now before they're picking the pieces up with a magnet. Look at this, a clump for first place. Maruka gets a little out of shape. He is your winner. First checkered flag of the 2015 season goes to Bill Maruka. Now, I'm not sure who was second, but it looked by the lap board, the number 70 of Jesse Tunis grabs second. The 08 of Hicks is third, and the 80 of Andrew Maxwell. He's fourth, but boy, that doesn't look good. That don't look like steam either, so that isn't a good thing. Well, Ranger Insurance, no, we did that one. Many people base their decision on which company to buy insurance from based on price alone. But there's more to good insurance than just how much it costs. Most people don't discover this until it's their first claim. At the Cooperators, we know that good insurance means 24-hour claim service, a commitment to customer service and professional advice to make you sure you get the coverage you need. The Cooperators, a better place for you. Heat number 2, you ready to do some work?
I think I am, yeah. Boy, is it going to be tough, long winter, like you said. Well, starting on the pole in street stock, heat number 2 for Dynasty Bathrooms. The number 39 is going to be Sean Tunis. Sean is out of West St. Paul, Manitoba. On the outside of row number 1, starting in the second position, the 11 JR is Shane Holden. Inside row 2 in the 14 is Peter Letkeman. And outside row 2 in the 4th starting position, the 00 is Jeremy Bazan. And rounding out the field, starting 5th, inside of row number 3, the 4 is Doug Perrier. Doug Perrier in the car, number 4. All right, so this is Street Stock Heat number 2, brought to you in part by Dynasty Bathrooms. Of course, Dynasty Bathrooms invites all the patrons of Red River Co-op Speedway to visit their showroom at 369 Logan Avenue. Even if you've been before, there are lots of new products always changing and on display, with many working displays where you can turn on a faucet, flush a toilet, or you can hear a carburetor. But right now, we're getting ready to hear some race cars here in Street Stock Heat number 2. Well, the Grand Prix Amusements car number 39, a multi-time champion of the Street Stock division, being challenged by the 11 JR of Shane Holden. The Shadow Racing 11 JR on the inside of turn number 3. They are side by side. A great start to heat number 2 in this Street Stock Heat race, brought to you by Dynasty Bathrooms. Sean Tunis drives away. Third spot is going to be the 14. That is Peter Letkeman. Letkeman in the third spot in car number 14. The top 2 cars, Tunis and Holden, pulling away just a little bit as they enter turn 3. Jeremy Bazan is in the 00. He's running 4th. Doug Perrier is 5th. He started 5th and remains 5th in car number 4. Heads up Steve Boone now. A guy that was supposed to race in heat number 1, well, a little bit late for heat 1 and, well, late again for heat number 2. Steve Boone driving car number 17. Great racing remains up front, however. Sean Tunis out of West St. Paul really getting pressure now from the 11 JR of Shane Holden. Holden on the inside in the 11 car, going on the inside. He might have the advantage if he can make that 11 JR car stick, and he is so far, but Tunis on the throttle and powers around. The JMS number 11 really battling with the 39. A couple of real fine street stock drivers keeping it clean here in heat number 2 for Dynasty Bathrooms. The race continues in turn number 4 now. Holden continues to try to put his Chevrolet by the Chevrolet of Tunis, but not much luck so far. Great battle continues in turn number 3. The 39 now doing a little better job of protecting the bottom on Holden, but Holden now swings to the inside real quickly, but still can't make the pass. What a race. 2 laps showing on the Pepsi board. This time Holden tries him on for size in turn number 2. Shane Holden taps the 39 just a little bit. White flag coming out, just one more to go. The Grand Prix Amusements 39 continues to lead the JMS Motorsports 11 JR of Holden, but now Holden slides to the inside. This race has been going on like this since the drop of the green flag, and I will tell you what a great race it has been. Coming now to the checkered flag, Holden throws it in sideways. Your winner, Sean Tunis. Well, Pat, Sean Tunis with a masterful job. Shane Holden could have been slightly faster than that 39 car, but, well, you just got to finish first.
Well, and I think you're right. He probably was a little bit quicker, but don't forget, Sean Tunis had the sweet spot on the racetrack, so for holding to pass him, he needed to go on the less ideal lane. So it's always tougher when you're trying to catch up. Although leading can be tricky too, because like the guys say, they're a sitting duck. I mean, they're sitting out there waiting for guys to take runs at them. Before we go much farther, I want to make mention of the fact that being this is a rescheduled night, this was not a scheduled night on the Red River Co-op Speedway schedule this year. And that's why we're a little short on cars. A lot of the drivers with family commitments and work out of town and things like that. So we'll have more cars on Thursday, being this is not a scheduled night. That's why we're a little short on cars tonight.